Hi, this is Fred Barstein. I'm the editor-in-chief of 401k TV, and I'm here today with Bill Silvanic, who is the Senior Vice President and Actuary at MassMutual's Retirement and Worksite Insurance Division. And we're here to talk to him a little bit about the convergence of healthcare and retirement and benefits at the workplace. So welcome, Bill.
Thanks very much, Fred. Nice to be here.
So we're seeing, and I think you are as well, how retirement and healthcare and all the benefits are sort of merging together at the work site.
Absolutely.
And we're seeing how, there's a fight for dollars, and that employers have a certain amount of money and the employees don't, and they're making very, very tough decisions going forward. So interested to hear a little bit about BeneClick, which is your new online exchange. And before I ask you a few questions about that, tell us, why you started it and how it really interacts, or how the Affordable Care Act affected your decisions.
Sure, Fred. Well, the Affordable Care Act is really an accelerator from our standpoint. I would take us back before the Affordable Care Act and just focus on the trend in medical coverage. Medical coverage trend, as you know, has been extremely high over many, many years. And I think the Affordable Care Act has only brought more folks' attention to that fact. Mm-hmm. As medical care has become more expensive, employers have started asking themselves, how am I going to cope with that from a cost standpoint? And what many of them have done, of course, is moved to high deductible health plans. But at the same time, they understand that they continue to need to offer competitive benefits packages to attract and retain employees. Sure. So that leads to the concept of kind of holistic benefits, and as you mentioned, the convergence of the benefits purchasing process, where employers and their employees are thinking, how should I be allocating and how should I be thinking about my entire benefits package across the benefit spectrum, rather than thinking about them individually? And thus, the Affordable Care Act, again, is an accelerator to the trend of private exchanges. Private exchanges being the place where all of those benefits are being offered at the same time through one single sign-on for an employee, as well as for an employer, offering them the opportunity not only to present that full benefits package to their employees, but have those benefits enrolled and administered in the same place. So not only does it make sense for them to present to their employees, but also makes sense for them in terms of saving work and being easier and cheaper to administer. So thus we were thinking we need to be in this game. Our view is financial health is a very, very important aspect of physical health. We all know that stress has become more and more of an issue in our day-to-day lives as things are moving faster. If an employee is spending a lot of time thinking about their financial health and not feeling as though it's being addressed, then they're going to have more stress. That's potentially going to affect their physical health, potentially going to affect their productivity. So, it all kind of starts to converge, in that way.
So I was curious, as I read about it, you're only making the online exchange available through third parties like advisors. Why did you make that decision?
Well, we think just as we believe on the retirement side, retirement vertical, we believe that the purchasing and the construction of benefits packages is pretty complex. As an employer, we think that it's in their best interest to have someone to help guide them through that process. So, we have found that working through third parties makes just a whole lot of sense over time. When an employer can't really keep up with the trends in every one of these benefit marketplaces, as well as this overarching trend of private exchanges.
Plus, they help and talk to the employees as well.
Oh,
so.
no question about that. Employees really, we found a couple of things. Make it easy, and really, without telling me every single step of the way, tell me what to do.
Right.
So if we can work with advisors that really understand this benefits marketplace and can help in that providing guidance to individual employees, the better off everyone else is.
So I know that MassMutual works with a lot of not-for-profits, but you're not one of them. So how do you charge for this?
Well, what we have said is we're going to waive charging for the use of BeneClick if the employer has 100 or more employees,
right,
and includes at least 2 MassMutual products in the benefit bundles that we're going to offer.
right.
So, we're talking about retirement services, we're talking about whole life insurance. We are in the process of developing a universal life product, a critical illness product, an accident product. And then beyond that, we haven't really quite identified what we're going to do next. But the idea here is if those criteria are met, we're going to waive charging for it. And frankly, if those criteria really aren't met, we're thinking they probably aren't a good fit for BeneClick.
Right. So that means obviously that you're offering third-party products on your exchange.
Absolutely. And it's the full spectrum. The way I think of it is left-hand side being the healthcare
right.
side, medical, dental, vision. Right-hand side, we are offering MassMutual's retirement services.
Right.
And in the middle, referred to as voluntary benefits.
Right.
If MassMutual manufactures that product, whole life as an example, we're going to offer MassMutual's whole life. But for other coverages, short-term disability, long-term disability, long-term care, as well as some of the lifestyle types of coverages, the fitness.
Pet insurance.
Pet insurance continues to be come up, but legal insurance,
Sure.
ID theft kind of protection, that type of stuff,
Yeah.
that's all going to be on the exchange.
Great. Thanks, Bill, for your time and learning a little bit more about BeneClick and your online exchange. Very interesting.
Thank you, Fred.
And thanks for watching 401k TV, and you can expect more about this convergence between retirement and healthcare from us in the future.